Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? This is Enrique of Spanish United. Today we have a very special guest on the show. Would you be kind enough to introduce yourself to the audience, please?
Yeah. Hi, this is Charlie Nguyen, Mayor for City of Westminster.
Thank you so much for being on the show, Mayor.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Likewise, yes. Like I said in the email, I contacted you because I would like to ask, some questions about how is Vietnamese Hispanic relations in the city in Westminster, and how is the city in terms of progress, and how can the city can better the lives of the community. So let's start with the first question. How is what you describe from your point of view Vietnamese Hispanic relations in the city of Westminster?
Well, first of all, I love to have the opportunity to serve every ethnicity in the city of Westminster, and it's my privilege to serve all of them. Now, for the Vietnamese and Spanish community, I love to have the chance to work with the Spanish community. To be honest with you, we know that we have Council Carlos Manzo on the board, and I was, about to get together with him, trying to see what we can do for the Spanish community. Just like the Vietnamese community, they have the day for the annual Tết event.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I was thinking of the Cinco de Mayo. That's what I was thinking for the Spanish community. But to be honest with you, I don't know much about how to go about to do that. And normally, when you start out something, you better know
Right.
what to do. You don't start out with something and then have the staff, and push it to staff up throat. I don't want to do that. I want to make
Right.
sure we understand what we are doing, and it does bring back the positive for the community. That's what I want to do.
Yes. Yeah, one of the things that we do in Spanish United is that we also reach out to different ethnic groups outside the Hispanic community to promote harmony and better dialogue and exchange, because I feel that when people reach out to each other, they can have a better understanding. I'm very familiar with the Vietnamese community. I went to college a couple of years ago with 3 Vietnamese that were
Mhm.
very good friends of mine, and I had the chance to go to Westminster last year. It was my first time going to Little Saigon, and it was amazing how the Vietnamese community has come a long way from how they were 40 years ago. And I would like to work with them because I feel that a lot of their knowledge and capital that they have brought with them to the United States can be of benefit to the Hispanic community in terms of working relations. Like when I went to the Asian Garden Mall, which is the Phuc Luc in Vietnamese, that
Yes,
big mall, you know what I'm talking about?
right.
It to me, that was like a spectacular place because it's like very well kept and clean and organized. And I would like to see that model of success replicated with the Hispanic community. And I didn't get a chance to go to the Tet New Year because of different circumstances, but I would love to go sometime next year and experience it for myself. And like I said, I believe that in order for Hispanics and Vietnamese to work together, I think, there needs to be dialogue in terms of how we function, how we can know about each other. And like you said, do things together in
Yeah.
working order.
Yeah, one of the other thing that I was thinking about was the Mendes Park.
Mhm.
Now we have the Mendes Park, which is we have this, we celebrate not too long ago. We have the commemoration there.
Mhm.
Then periodically, I think that we need to have to put up the event there and invite the community to join us, because this is very meaningful project that we put together. And we have the Mendes Park. It's remind us that the freedom that we are living here. So the thing is that I know from the Vietnamese community, we have different means to spread out the word, the news, the information. But from the community, from the Spanish community, I don't know how to go about in doing that. And I would like to learn if we have any way of spreading, of sending out the news, so that the people can understand the different activities from the cities and from the Vietnamese community. One thing that I noticed that, if you haven't already noticed, but a lot of restaurants, in Santa Ana and along the Bosa, if you go into Fulcali, right at the corner of Harbor and Bosa, I can tell you that 90% of the the customer there are Spanish. And that they love Vietnamese food, they love pho, and we love to serve them, and thank you for coming to it. It's not my restaurant, but I'm saying that we the Vietnamese people, they love to have a chance to serve, and that's with that a lot of bonding. It's just that we need to find out a better way to get the two communities involved in terms of community activities.
Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why I reached out to you, because I feel that Hispanic and Asians in general are growing in the United States, especially in California. And I feel that if both communities were to work together and find a consensus, I think they could have better communicate and understanding. And one of the things that I do is that if you decide to, I could definitely work with you in organizing events, bringing people that are Hispanic to know about Little Saigon and the Vietnamese community.
I love to have that opportunity, yes, to work with you on that.
Because I feel that working together, we can build better harmony between both groups.
Sure. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it.
And I also wanted to ask to the second part of the question, how would you say is the inclusion of Hispanic people in the city of Westminster in terms of commerce and government?
Oh yes, well, luckily we have Carlos Menzo there. Well, I also work with former council member, which is Sergio Contreras, and I am currently on the board with him at the Midway City Sanitary District. Okay. And I'm glad that we have the representative there to because I know how important that we have a different ethnicity or a different representative from different communities, so that we can work to and then understand the community and bring it to so that we can bring it to the board and for the people of the different ethnicity. So, I'm all for that. And, I have a chance to work with both of them. And I have, to be honest with you, I have many friends, Spanish friends. And actually, I was employed a couple of Spanish people before, and they're no longer there, but because of the I enjoy to work with them, and that's, we talk about individual, right? But we love to have a chance to involve the whole community. That's is more important than anything else.
Right, of course, absolutely. And one of the things that we stress out in Spanish United is community work, volunteering, getting involved, because I feel that when people get involved and do community work, it can give a better perception of the Hispanic people. At the same time, it gives an opportunity, especially for the young people, to work with the Vietnamese community, like on projects or when it comes to cultural activities, academics. One thing that I would suggest, and this is my personal opinion, that if the Vietnamese community, for example, has like an association or cultural center, etc., if they could offer classes of Vietnamese to the Hispanics, and then the Hispanics can offer Spanish to the Vietnamese. I think that could work when both communities know each other's languages.
Sure. I'm pretty sure that we can, if we have enough people or demand, then we can do that. The thing is, right now they do have the Vietnamese classes everywhere in the Vietnamese community, and I'm pretty sure that they welcome the Spanish to join them or to go to those classes. But then I don't know how much they know about what they are having out there. And from the city standpoint, I think this is probably from the community standpoint. If you want to, I can see if I can hook you up with the people who are willing to teach that class. And likewise, from your end, people. For me personally, I love to learn Spanish, and that's why I told my children, all three of my children, took the Spanish classes during their high school, and some of them can speak a good amount of
Spanish.
they can communicate, and that's why sometimes that we go here and there, I do need their help to translate here, for some of their needs, their communication. Yeah,
That's good. That's good. And as mayor, how long have you been in the city as mayor? And what are the things that you would like to improve for the city of Westminster?
well, for the city of Westminster, I'm here for the community. I'm here for the people, and it doesn't matter, what nationality you are, or what ethnicity you are. I'm here to serve, everyone equally. And because I know the Vietnamese community, inside out, and then whatever they need, I might be, a little bit more helpful one in that area. But I like to learn and to serve everybody, equally, and I don't mind to serve. That's why today when I have my office hour like Tuesday and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And when I talked to Lynn, I said, "Why don't you schedule that? Why don't he schedule you during my office hour? In that way, I don't have to go back and forth."
Mm-hmm.
But then, you requested to have in the evening, probably because of your work
Right.
load or whatever
Correct.
schedule. So I'm okay with that. I said, you see that I'm driving from home to here
Right.
to meet you, but because it's all way over my head. I forgot that it's on Zoom.
Right. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. But like I said, I'm glad that you were able to meet with me, because I was kind of concerned that maybe you didn't get my message, because I came to rush home as soon as possible, and then I didn't see that you were online. And luckily, I had found your number. The person that I called, was that your wife or someone from your office?
Yeah, that's my wife. She's also helping out. So that's my message number. And if you leave a message, or you can call me, you can call her. Okay. And left a message, and that's how she called me and said that you are over Zoom, not meeting in person.
Yeah, by the grace of God, I was able to find it. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad I was able to meet with you, because like I said, I like to meet with all members of different communities, because like I said, I think it's very essential in working together, especially in terms of health, academics, in terms of poverty. Like, one of the things that we do is that we help a lot of the homeless people, like bringing them food, water.
Good.
So if we could help in terms of the homeless community, if there's any in your area, I'm not sure, we would definitely like to assist, and also give suggestions of what the city of Westminster can do.
Yeah. I'm all open for that. And if one day that you have the time, we can, meet in person and talk more about it. I don't mind, to be
Oh,
honest with you, because I want to work together to work for for the people here in this community here.
absolutely. And I just want to say, Kam Ung, thank you so much for being on the show. I learned that from my Vietnamese friends, and for anyone that's listening on your end in Little Saigon, whoever wants to reach out to me, we are on social media, Spanish United, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And I have your number now, so if anything, I could get a hold of you. And when I finish with the podcast, I will email you the link, and I will text you the link to the interview, and you could share whoever you want to share it with.
Yeah, thank you very much. My apology to you that I know you sent me the questions beforehand, but to be honest with you, I was overwhelming for the last couple of days. I didn't have a chance to read the question before our meeting. My apology for that, but I think it worked out okay. That where we can talk about it, and then if need to, we can always get together and talk more about it.
Yes, definitely. Like I said, when I'm definitely in the Westminster area, I can definitely give you a call. We could probably meet up somewhere, get something to eat, get some vegetarian Vietnamese food.
Okay, gracias, right? Is that
Yes,
right?
gracias is correct.
So you learn come on, I learned gracias.
Like
I
I
don't
said,
know that I pronounced right or not.
no, gracias is the perfect way of saying thank you in Spanish.
Okay. Another thing that
Yeah,
I
sure.
learned, by talking to you, I can offer my time, I can offer my effort, I can offer my dedication to serve people. But what I call that, what is it? And no dinero.
No dinero, yes. That means no
What
money.
it called? I know. I think I will know more of that. I forgot to use. But anyway, something like that. Okay. All right.
Okay, perfect.
So,
Thank you so much for being on the show, and we'll definitely keep in touch.
all right. Thank you. Thank you
All right.
very much.
Have
Talk
yourself
to
a
you
good
later.
day. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.